Wednesday morning, boys. Unbelievably busy, I know I always say this. All these cars need depolluting. 3 ton is now on with. I don't want to go over to the garage and distract everyone, but we've got Stuart in, Chris, Nick and Gaz, all stripping and listing. So that's busy. John and Bo Selector are in the office. I am actually pretty on top of the scrap, to be fair. I processed all the cars yesterday. I've got a pile of engines here to do now. I don't really like processing a car, ripping the engine out and then processing the engine, because when you do these engines it creates a lot of mess on the floor. But as you've probably seen, you've got to hand route the starters out, any bits of alley, so I don't want to mix that up with the horrible scrap. This plate on the leg, which protects the ram, is actually popped off at the bottom. It's welded underneath. So as I've been clamping down on the cars, it's come loose. So I'm going to actually get the digger out, get it set up, and I'm going to re-weld that just to make it a bit more sturdy. So I'm going to do that now, and then this afternoon I'm going to start sorting out the old scrap bay, turning it into a jet wash bay, and I'm going to get Chris helping me, and we've got fruitcake out on the road. So what I've ended up doing, I've just tracked the machine a bit closer to the depollution bay, so I'm not running a big long extension. I'll show you in a bit of detail now of which bit needs welding. So this plate here, I have actually done the other side before, but this one's just gone over time, I think, on the bottom. Now it is a bit bent as well. So what I'm going to have to do is push it on with the machine, and under here, you can see where it's been welded before. So I'm going to have to re-weld it. Really, it could do with some bolts, but I just don't think I've got out. It is doing its job though, protecting this ram, because that's the last thing. You are? Oh, John's car. Right, this is John's Focus. Yeah, we haven't actually destroyed it properly, but I'm gonna do. But we're gonna go. Should we go for the windscreen first? Oh! There's John's beloved Focus, boys. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. Right, so I've got the plate in place now, but as you can see, it's not really tight against it and it's all bent. So I might actually lower the legs, lower these legs onto some wheels. What 3 tons just brought over. Do you reckon that'll work? No.
Why, what are you trying to do, mate? I don't know what you're doing here.
I need to weld that on.
Oh, right, you need to lift that plate up to it.
Well, I need that pushing up to it. Yeah.
What is this stupid thing? You've got that 6-ton jack.
Oh, that might work.
It's just you're going to have to be on your back welding, and it's horrible welding.
Yeah.
Welder on your back.
I don't mind doing that. Right, we're going to set this up.
Put some on the actual jack end there.
Oh, it is going pretty high. Oh, it'll do it, that. Might go in a bit more.
Right there, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, she's not a jacking power at that height.
Nah, we're just going to have to go on somewhere.
No jacking power.
Unless we put something on it. We've got the plate pressed into place, pushed in and pressed up at the bottom. Now the top, I know it's bent, but I'm going to weld the bottom and then I'll push that down and get a bolt in it. I'm not going to be lying anywhere near this pin saw. I've got the legs clamped. So I've got the wheels under the legs just in case it does decide to have any movement. But even with this clamp fully down, there is actually still enough space for me to crawl around in. So I can't really get squashed. But I am aware of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to crack on with the welding. I'm going to wear this high-vis jacket just so I don't get any welding on my arms, because it sometimes burns. So yeah, I'll show you me doing that now.
Tell me when, mate.
Go on. Go on, keep going. Keep going. A bit more. Right.
Water pressure on that, get some weld on.
Yeah, I'm going to get some on it now. So boys, in case you didn't realise, if you're welding, hat always backwards. Do now, because I'm welding upside down here and it's a bit awkward, I can't seem to get, well I can do it, but if I was welding facing down it'd be a lot easier because of the welder, I'll be able to fill it. So I'm going to lift it up and it's just going to give me a bit more, I think it's going to be a bit easier, just so I can fill all this. So I'm going to lift the legs up now. Hopefully the weld I've put on should hold it. I'm going to lift the leg up now and see. I can do it a bit now. So that's a lot easier now. I can get under there, stood up, I can get a really good weld on there. So I'm going to quickly do that now, boys. Got the man, the myth, the legend in the yard today. Doing a bit. You've dropped an engine this morning, haven't you?
Dropped an engine, straight to work.
Now we've got him. In fact, he's up for it. He's gone for anything really. He's actually just cleared all this area here because we want to get the DAF parked up against the garage. What we're planning on doing this afternoon is emptying this area because I'm going to be turning this into a jet wash bay and like a picturing bay. You know, for like cars. Say we're picturing a car for advertising online, or all the panels, bumpers, stuff like that. So I'm going to white panel the walls and just have a nice area for jet washing and picturing. So all this needs to come out. There's all the scrap wood, bits of racking, there's a load of alloys on subframes over there. This is just like been neglected. So I'm going to get the DAF parked up there and then Chris can get the dumper down and we can start emptying this area. Right, I'll get DAF down now then, yeah?
Yeah, get DAF out there then.
You just explain what we're doing this afternoon. Seeing as we're the dream team, aren't we, Chris?
So this afternoon we're going to clear all this crap from here.
Who work with the dream team?
Honestly,
Can Freeton and Stuart getting jealous?
Like 2 hours in, he's the
Chris,
dream team.
look
at that. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
What?
Dirt on his hands.
First time he's ever seen dirt on my hands.
Jesus Christ. Like them one day.
What, clean? Listen, boys, these boys have got no idea. No idea. I were working in this yard whilst Chris was Zedding it this morning.
What?
Whilst Chris was Zedding it. No, I wasn't really. So, like Chris said, we're going to be emptying all the scrap wood with the dumper and the machine. I'm going to actually get the scrap handler down here. And then there's probably 2 ton of number 1 with alloy wheels on. So there's probably like a good half ton of alloys as well there. So I'm going to pull them out and then I can pop them off with the machine. And then there's a few bits of tyres and rubbish what we need to filter through. And there's probably about 15 concrete blocks at the back, so I'm going to grab them out as well. Right. Just had dinner. Subscribers coming over today. I think I mentioned it yesterday, Paul. What have you got to say about that, John? The same. I don't know if I can handle. Right, that sounds a bit wrong. I don't know if I. Right, we're very busy, but we'll make time for it. No, Paul said if you book the afternoon off. No. Right, we'll book the afternoon off. Paul, I've actually booked the afternoon off for this. Because no doubt you'll be here for about 9 hours like that. Even too many here for about 9 hours that day. So yeah, that's Paul's new name, 9 hours. 9 hours. But he's coming down, he's sorting a few things. He gave us the sheet for the Plymouth. Yeah, of course he did. Right, so I'm just going to move these cars now so we can tip these subframes with the alloys on down here to be processed. So I'll show you that. Right, go on, that'll do there. You put it in neutral and rev, it'll go faster. Oh no. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Probably about 10 loads of that. So yeah. Right, so Paul's here, Mr. 9 Hours. I'm gonna get him in here now and show him his present, what I got him. Paul! Present time! And I'm gonna make him a brew as well. Look, we're live. So can I take your new name or not?
Yeah, go on.
Mr. 9 Hour.
Mr. 9 Hour.
I've put the afternoon off. No, mate.
So I put 15 hours a day in, and then I do 9 hours here.
So, also, what? Say it on the phone. Paul is painting these caps. These are the washer caps off my car. I got them painted. I'm not going to say who did it, but they didn't do a very good job. And they didn't get the right colour, did they?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder, yeah. So Paul's going to repaint these, and there you go.
What's that?
You've been gagging for one of these.
Oh.
And
is it a cup?
It's a prototype though. I'll give you the prototype.
Is this the first prototype?
Yes.
Am I the first one to get one of these?
New design.
Oh boys.
Yeah, but
this is proper.
The,
I like that.
yeah, but the proper ones will be better scale.
Can I get it out the back? Can I?
Yeah, you're having a brew in it now. Let's leave it out this. But the picture's stretched. It's very stretched.
Surely.
Look, there's mine.
Grumpy look on your face.
No, that's the background. But the pictures are going to be smaller. You can't see off the machine there.
No.
But we printed them ourselves.
They're good then.
So I'm going to quickly make him a brew now. And yeah. What else? Is that it? That's it.
What else? It's a nice day. It's not as sunny here as it is in Blackpool.
Oh, you're west up Blackpool, right?
Yeah, John.
He goes like Blackpool.
Yeah, I love it. John looks kind of place to sit. He always looks stressed when I come here, John.
Yeah, he is though. John's always stressed.
He always looks like, oh no, he's here again.
No. What about that time? What about when you turned up at 5 o'clock on a Friday night? On a Friday
That's what I'm telling people.
Yeah.
You say, look, see this on me chit. That's where he chits. He's too late.
No, who's giving you one of them?
No, well, my grandson headbutted me, and then we went to the steam fair, and I had developed a cold sore. I always get a cold sore there.
Oh,
so
no.
it's like I knew it was coming, but yeah,
I get cold sores all the time.
Right,
brew time. Right, boys. Special surprise. Just want to say, cheers, Paul, for coming down. I was really busy. You could probably see that. Always nice to see you. You like Paul, don't you?
He's alright.
He's alright, Paul.
I like his sausage.
Oh my God! Look at Chris. No, you're not.
He's wetting his log.
Oh my God, boys! Look at that. Right, we need to tell everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Right, Nick, tell everyone that the ice cream van's here.
He heard it when he put.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah, true, yeah. Right, what we getting? You on YouTube?
It's been a cheap. Always sauce on.
Right, quick little pick me up at the yard. We've got ice creams in.
Let me just apologise to Paul.
You are?
Let me apologise to Paul. I apologise, Paul. Every time Paul comes down, he always comes up to me and he thinks that I don't want him there and stuff like that. I don't mind you being there, honestly, Paul. I'm just in the zone and I'm busy. I do apologise for not making more effort. I know you're alright.
Right, camera's off now.
What a dickhead.
No, Paul, we are busy. Right, Aidan, how does that match up to the chili chip challenge yesterday?
Oh, it's a lot
Has
better.
that made it better?
It's the reward for it. They can't go out close to me. Scaring the fans away.
So that'll be a lot better on the old stomach, won't it?
Yeah,
What are you doing, you creep? You're weird.
What, for looking at ice cream?
Yeah.
What are you doing there then?
Not what you were doing. Do it again.
yeah. Oh.
Got serious problems as well. Well, hold on, you alright?
It is. It's been hectic today without done it.
Oh, I've got ice cream on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah.
Sorted all the transport out, got on top of all the eBay, made sure all the previews are done, been answering the phone, been answering emails. I've managed Ryan today, who's packing the parts, and everything's gone alright, hasn't it? Sort out the customers coming in the yard.
We've done quite a lot of recording today, haven't we?
Yeah, because you've not done any.
Good. I'll switch roles with you, happily.
Dean and Luke, I just want to apologise for absolutely fucking nothing, you messes.
Why call them messes, man?
No. Make sure you give Dean and Luke plenty of steak.
James, last time we said that.
No,
Give them brutal steak.
you're not brutal steak, just steak.
Yeah, don't try nasty.
Just want a quick shout out to Nelson's Ices for.
But he's not going to get advertisement, he's not going to drive around.
No, Ryan's made him subscribe.
Nah.
He did. So if you are watching this, Nelson, cheers.
Right, so I've been pulling, I tell you what, I said there were 2 ton of number 1 on alloys. We've done about 8 loads with the dumper. There's a lot. There's probably over a ton of alloys here and 5 or 6 ton of number 1. So at the end of the day, it's doing this is pulling a bit of money out as well. There's a good bit of scrap been sat there. But as you can see, this is before we had the power hand. So a lot of these cars with locking wheel nuts like this, when I were ripping them off with the scrap handler, you're just getting your strut off with the alloy and the tyre. So I'd pile them up and eventually we'd get the gas axe and burn them, and it'd just be there'd be 3 or 4 days in burning here, a nightmare. But with the new machine, I can literally just crack these alloys off. I'd probably have all of them done in less than half a day. So it's saving the manpower and just time. It's more efficient, so yeah. Still looks like a bomb's gone off, but we are getting there. Managing to get the machine more in. I've pulled all the alloys out. I'll show you now. I'll just extend this camera. I've pulled all the alloys out from over there, and I'm just going to be pulling them concrete blocks out at the back. I'm going to keep this wall in here, but the back ones, there's about 15. Pull them out, scrape all that back bit, and then I can start stacking all the racking up there nice and neat out the way. Any good boards, what we've got for the shelves I can put up there. I'm going to get this frame out the way and then get this area jet washed again and keep it clean then. That's the plan. So I'm just going to fill the dumper up now. and get another load done. Let's go and empty it. Okay, I'll go back a bit. So, what I'm doing now, I am pulling all the spare concrete blocks out from the back, and then I'm pretty much done with this machine here. I'm only rushing because we've got an exporter coming in about 45 minutes with an Arctic wagon, and he basically needs to be right in this entrance, so it's a bit of a rush job now. I've got Chris on the dumper, taking the blocks down there. So yeah, all guns blazing. We've got 3 ton depolluting. There's a lot going on in the yard. You know what I'm going to say. We're busy. So yeah, I'll show you me grabbing a few more of these and maybe Chris dumping a few down there. Right, I've got the machine back from over that bay. Done all the machine work. Moved it back over here. Me and Chris have just been pulling out some engines for export, which are going soon, so we've just pulled them out. There's about 15, I think. There he is, the main man. Oh yeah, took that away. These are the engines here, or a few of them. There's a lot more around the corner to bring, but this is the sort of stuff what's going. Mainly like Transits, Mercedes Benz, stuff like that. As I was getting them out as well, there was a bolt on the back of a gearbox on the mount, and it had been hammered, so it was like razor sharp on the end. It got me, boys, and I think I know why. Because in the last video, We're dogging Bo Selector down about saying, oh, I don't cut my legs. I've been wearing shorts for 6 weeks. That was yesterday I said that on video. Now look. And there was a piece of skin on the bolt with a few hairs on it. I pulled the skin off. Only you can still see one hair. But that's the bolt there. And because it's been hammered, it was razor sharp. And I warned you about it, didn't I, Chris?
Yeah, and look what happened.
It still got him. It got his Tesco pants though. Luckily. So we're going to pull these engines out anyway. Get them out the way. And then I'm going to there'll be a full day on processing these alloys. This is all the alloys and subframes. I'll tell you what, how many dumper loads were there? I bet there was 8. So there's a good bit of scrap there, really. So yeah, right, anyway, we're going to get these engines out. That seatbelt's alright?
Yeah, it'd be alright, that one. Sit.
Right, okay. Quickly, the Arctic wagon's just arrived. He's just doing a few seat belts on some of the engines. So I've got about 2 minutes before I load him. So I quickly just want to squeeze this in here. It's a parcel what's arrived. It's parts for my car. If you saw in one of the previous videos, the track, no, not track. Oh no, yeah. The track control arm, the top one, the bushes were just completely gone. So I've ordered some new ones. They actually come from America, these. They're quite expensive just for a little bush. So I thought I'll order a full set. And I'm going to get these fit soon because I am actually going to on a road trip to Spa in Belgium to watch the F1 with a group of us. There's about 6 of us going. So we're going to record it and make a video out of it. So I might as well show you me doing the work on the car. So there's the bushes, full set, ready to go, and it should be driving a lot better. Once I've done this, I need to service it, so I'm going to do oil and filters. There's a couple of tensioner pulleys on the engine what just seem to be loud, they seem a bit dry. So I'm going to change them and just make sure the car is right because it's about 2,500 miles. So yeah, that's exactly the job. See you soon. How? I'm not going to keep saying it, John.
What? Shut up.
What? Shut up.
Yeah.
I can't physically say that we have been busy again.
Yeah.
But we have been busy.
What do we call gas?
Right.
Is it big gas?
Well, we've already got big gas.
Yeah, right.
We've got big gas and not so big gas.
He's
Well, he
definitely
was
not-
big gas.
He was big gas.
Right. Gas Green. Quick shout out to you. He's just come down, subscriber. He's probably come down on one of the busiest days we've ever had. So I just want to apologise for not offering you a brew. And when you hinted for a cup, I didn't give you one. You didn't for a cup, did it?
Oh, I did actually him for a cup, damn it.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
Oh, we give him air
I'll give him an air freshener. But I just want to. Oh, he's given us pot pies.
I
We
know.
should have definitely given him a cup.
But we're going to say
We're still here. We're still here. Wait, we can't
He's
get
gone,
walking out.
he's gone.
He's walking out now.
He's just give us these pork pies. Donny isn't here at the moment.
So,
But we'll say
oh,
one.
he did only one.
Yeah.
Right.
It's me, you and Donny that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cheers, Gas Green, for the pork pies. Nice to meet you. I'll see you again.
Wow.
He did say these are the best pork pies ever.
Can I do my favourite comment of the week?
Wow.
I'm doing a new thing. My
Wow,
favourite.
there.
Right, you do yourself.
My
Yeah.
favourite comment of the week
Nigel?
goes to Scott Armstrong, and it is John be taking Dr. Cotton on a date with that old
Yeah.
farce car. That is the best comment I've
It's a
seen.
nice suit.
So I am gonna be looking on the YouTube
What
comments
is it?
on a weekly basis, and I'm gonna start doing my favourite comment of the week. So if you want your comment reading out, let me know.
Yeah, do funny comment.
Four.
I'll be reading out the funny comments.
Then
It was a tiger. I thought it was a fire alarm.
we need to get that tigre out and get his polo in, and then the retro as well.
Zoe!
And you know it was recording.